Penis got me, woo. Penis got me moaning. Stick that big D in my ass. Come gang, come shot. Big dick, big come stay. Who's straight? No way. Penis game, check my mood, eh? Squirt, squirt. Penis got me booty up like it rub. Double pump.
Hello everybody, this is the Jackal's Lair. Welcome one and all. So today I am doing a video of FullMetalKendo. So he was giving his reasons why the Steam Deck will fail, and I just think some of the points some of it he has a point, some of it he don't even finish his statement or doesn't even make sense. So let's begin.
Reason one that we should probably bring up before I forget about it. It's only sold in one store.
I don't see how is that a point. A lot of things is sold in one store. To me, Steam or Valve will be having a better chance of keeping scalpers from selling it and making sure that PC players able to play this. They already cracked on eBay, scalpers being able to oversell this. Not many places that you can oversell this now because you can only buy it at one place. If you already know of the Steam Deck and interested to buy it, then you know where to get it from. If you get it from a third party, then chances are you'll be overpaying. So Steam cracking down on that is pretty good. It's pretty good for them and the buyer.
And it's not even a physical retail store. It is SteamPowered.com. Steam. I mean, I guess that makes sense considering it's Valve's physical product, you know. But Valve, for the most part, doesn't sell a lot of physical products. Just Steam machines from a few years ago, and which they stopped selling. Steam controller, which they stopped selling. I think they still sell the Index. I'm not sure.
Yes, they still sell the Index. The Steam machine, you could probably buy that off eBay, but you'll be wasting your money for real. The Steam controller, not many people like that, but again, you still can purchase that somewhere. Matter of fact, let me look on Steam right now. No, you cannot buy the Steam controller from Steam itself. You'll have to go to a third party to buy that.
The Index is really expensive, and it's like $1,000. $1,000. Who would have thought? Who would have thought it was $1,000? It's very expensive. Very expensive. So only one store. No Best Buy. No Target. No.
So Steam, aka Valve, do want third-party manufacturers to make their own version of Steam Deck. The same people that make graphics cards, they would like the same people to make their own version of Steam Deck with specs. To me, that's good, so developers can actually start focus on making games for PC with the Steam Deck and mine, or designated for the Steam Deck, which will stop the complaints that, oh, there's too many specs, there's too many different specs out, that we can't just make games for PC like that because there's just too many different versions where you'll have the Steam Deck. Some people think this won't be that good because then the PC games will not be that good because the Steam Deck isn't that powerful. Hey, sometimes you gotta pick your battles.
No Walmart. No Macy's. I'm kidding. Macy's would never sell that. I know. I used to work for Macy's. Oh God. It's crazy. But only one store, and it's the Steam store. Now, this brings me to another off-topic thing about Valve. They seem to not want to give their profits out to anybody else. anybody else, even their own developers, even the developers who work in games and release them only on Steam. It's just like, developer, you did a great job, but we're taking our 30%. Fuck you.
30% is a standard. You see, he's not complaining about Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo about this. That is a standard. Now, I'm sorry. I did hear Microsoft will be changing this. I mean, has changed this. And matter of fact, and last time I heard was Steam. If your game sells very well, that price of 30% does drop. So if you're making within 100,000s or millions, you're not getting 30. They will relax that percentage down to, I think it was 15 to 12%, but not straight off the gate that you will get that deal.
What? How dare you? How dare you say that? But being honest here, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. I guess that's how Valve rolls, and people are okay with that. Okay. Another reason Steam Deck will fail, it's simply a PC. Simply a PC. And
If he said a weaker version of PC, I can accept that. I can really accept that. That this wouldn't be something I would debate, but because of PC, last time I checked, PC is doing very well. It doesn't need your stamp of approval for PC to make it. This joint will make it just for the simple fact that it's a handheld PC device that you not need to be at a computer at your home constantly near Wi-Fi. You don't even need a computer to run this. And to me, this is something I've been waiting for ever since I was 20. And finally, Lord Gaben has answered my prayers.
what do we know about PCs? They do sell a lot.
Yes, they do. Specifically, their parts. And a lot of their pre-made do sell. And due to this pandemic, it's kind of cheaper to purchase a pre-made rather than building it yourself.
There's two form factors that actually sell the most. You have a fucking desktop and a laptop. This is not either one. This is not either one. You could say it's still in category of PC, okay?
I want to say this would not be under the same category as a laptop. I don't want to say that, but you may, and I won't debate you on that because hey, it's my opinion. It's not as a laptop, and it's your opinion. It is would be under the laptop. I specifically think this is a PC like console to fix the mistake of the Steam machine, but handheld. And if we want to go deeper into that, this will be what NVIDIA was trying to create before. Was it NVIDIA? No, GeForce was trying to create before, but you had to be near your computer, which sucked.
It's still in category of PC. It's unique. It's got that flair, that flavor flav.
Yes, it is unique, just like the Wii is unique because its controller is also a tablet, which I really would have had liked to see. You know what? I can't say that I would like to see. I'm pretty sure it has implemented that you can use the nunchucks or a controller while the other person could play in the background with controlling the environment. I would like to see some stuff like that implemented in the future with I would like to see in the future implemented with more Nintendo products that 2 or 4 players control the environment, control the enemies against a couple of more people in multiplayer player with handheld devices while the person is playing on the deck. Like that'd be pretty cool. And with this, I hope this will be an invention that somebody come out with.
Okay. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about, man? Literally the two biggest fucking computers are desktops and laptops. And you could say tablets, but really, they run a mobile OS. They run a mobile.
I've never heard anybody credit or call it a tablet a PC. And I think when Microsoft was trying to tell people Microsoft Surface Pro is like a laptop, no, I don't think so. It's more of an. I mean, it's stronger than a tablet, yes, but the same level as a laptop. I disagree with that. But it's a pretty good. It's a pretty good device. But no, I don't think tablets in the same level as a PC. I would say a stronger phone. Yeah, mobile device, but PC no.
OS. For things that run a desktop OS, it's desktops, laptops. This is not either one, and it's running Linux. So, how this? I mean, Linux might be good for, say, a console, which this thing kind of looks like a console, doesn't it? I mean, it really does look like a console, but it doesn't work well when it's a standard PC. And that's one reason why I think that it should not be called a PC.
I wonder what he means by it doesn't work well as a standard PC because, and this gonna ruin. This is gonna be a spoiler alert, but this was gonna be one of my points that you can hook this up to keyboard and mouse and to a monitor to use as a PC and hook up your terabyte hard drives to this. So I don't see what point is he trying to make. And what does he mean by this doesn't work as a standard PC?
Because as a PC it fails. Okay? As a PC it fails. It fails all around it, but reason this thing will fail. Number 3, yeah. 3. Definitely not 2. Reason number 2! No, reason number 3. I gotta think about this one. This next one. I had them all thought of before, but, human mind can only absorb.
This is why we all should use scripts so we wouldn't be looking like how he looked like. I'm not using the script because he's not really saying anything that I really need to do research on. Look at plenty of videos to it, and I will edit some information in there if I have to.
So much information and thoughts in one sitting. Um, reason number 3, price. Price. You might be like, what the fuck are you talking about, kid? What are you talking about? The price is completely fucking fine. The price is completely fucking fine.
And like I said, there's some points he make is just fine. I'm not going to debate him. The prices to me is high as fuck. The one that's like 568, I believe. gigabytes, that is downright crazy, and they charging by the size of the hard drive. No one really going to waste their time getting the 68 hard drive. Many's going to get the middle one that's 200 and something gigabytes. But for the one that's 500 and something gigabytes, that's the same price that you can get for a PS5, and that's ridiculous. I don't agree with that at all. And that's the only thing changes the size of the hard drives, and that's fucking ridiculous. I agree. I do agree with Mr. FullMetalKendo, aka Mr. Brandon.
Fuck you, Ken. I don't know why, but people have been calling me Ken. It's funny. It's funny. People have been calling me Ken. I don't know. It's funny. Anyway, um, price. Yeah. The price is completely awful if you're looking for a dedicated handheld to play games on. It's it's an awful price. It's just $399. $399. You're essentially asking for the price of something that's less powerful than the Xbox Series S, and is that really good? I mean, you could have made this thing 250. 250, you would have probably outsold the Nintendo Switch.
Which is pretty good. Nobody's considering a handheld device that's on the same level as an Xbox X series and a PS5, or the same level of PS4. Like come on, man. We're talking about a handheld device. No one's considering a handheld that's powerful. If we want to talk about a weak system here, come on, your Nintendo product is not even on the same level as an Xbox S series. I mean, the Xbox or the PlayStation. Like, let's talk about it.
Or something. And, I mean, I can't think of a reason why it'd be anything less than, uh, at least 300.
I do agree with him, especially the size of the hard drive being 500 something. That should have been three. That should have been the same price, or just maybe 50 or 60. Matter of fact, if we want to go down the whole rabbit hole, shit, even $100 more than the Nintendo Switch.
But I can't think of any other reason why it'd be more than 300. Because this thing is essentially running a far worse AMD APU than the Xbox Series S with an SSD. Okay. I mean, the Series.
Who is he pointing at? What is he pointing at? Could you not have moved the camera so we can see what you pointing at, or was you trying to look for a lie to say I'm confused? And I'm sorry, I'm not doing this to debate him. I'm just confused at what he's looking at.
S. I have the box over there. It's 512 gigabyte SSD.
As again, I just wish he would have moved the camera there. Just a little bit of editing would have helped.
Okay. SSD is 512 gigabytes. The Steam Deck, the most powerful version of Steam, or not most powerful, but the Steam Deck that has the most storage is 512 gigabytes.
Okay, I was off. 512 gigabytes. I believe the reason why they've chosen these SSDs is because it's probably a PCIe 4, which is the hottest SSDs that's out in the market right now, M.2s. But it still have no reason for this to be the same price as a PS5 for a 512 gigabyte when you should have just gave us a 1 terabyte for $400. Like, if you was going to make these expensive, then the hardware should have been changing specs. You know what? Now that I think about it, now I'm asking you to do the same thing what you did for the Steam machines. so it's kind of hard to judge with the pricing here, but I just 100% agree with Mr. Brandon, aka Full Metal Kendo here. It's just no reason for it to be that way, and I only up the price due to the storage and nothing else.
And the Xbox Series S is 300. How 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 is that fair? How is that fair? How does that make sense? How can Microsoft do it? But Valve, for some fucking reason, can't think, oh, we gotta make this thing cheaper. We gotta make this thing fucking cheaper because they don't think. They don't think. They literally do something and then it's like, well, we gotta make it more expensive, so we get more profit. We get more profit. Jesus Christ. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Reason number 4. The Steam Deck in all its glory. Okay? All its glory. Probably isn't going to be able to play all the PC games you want to play. Possibly. Possibly.
And so this is why I said, explore alert, that you can put the keyboard, mouse, and monitor up to this because of this point he makes right here. When playing handheld mode, yes, he is right. You can't not play every single game due to mouse and keyboard support during handheld mode is not available. You cannot play those games without mouse and keyboard. He is 100% right. But he's failed to mention this part, that at some when you're at home with the mouse and keyboard or and a monitor or TV, if you hook it up to the Steam Deck, and bam, you now able to play the rest of your roster that's on your Steam account.
I can name of quite a few PC games that I would love to play on this. You know, Resident Evil Village.
You can play it.
Final Fantasy 15.
You can play it, just not handheld. No, matter of fact, you can't play handheld because that does not require just mouse and keyboard. You could play with the controller part.
Windows Edition.
Tangent.
Games like Call of Duty, maybe, or Battlefield. You know?
You could play those.
Yeah, I would love to play those on this machine. But it's not going to be able to play all of them.
Yes, you can.
I mean, it's running an AMD APU that, while powerful, is also untested with all of these games. Sure, it can run Control. Sure, it can run Control. Yeah, no problem. But can it run them extremely well?
at 720p, if it's running against 720p, it's not running the games at its full maximum, so thus it should be able to run it at 720p.
Can run them on high with variable settings.
Very low settings, 720p will not hurt the Steam machine or its capabilities to run it. So yeah, it should just fine. If it's able to run Control, then yeah, that 720p, yeah, it should be just fine. As again, the reason I'm continuing to say 720p because we're talking about a handheld device.
That's what we're waiting to find out. We don't know. We don't know. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see if it does. I would love it if it did. I would love it. I would think this is a great thing, but you know, it doesn't. Okay. Reason number 5. Portability. Portability. Now, I could not believe when I opened the box, or actually when I first physically saw the box for the Nintendo Switch Lite, I couldn't believe how small it was. I was like, did I get ripped off? I was like, first you see the box and how small it is, and you're like, did I get ripped off? It's a box? No, the box is just really that small. This box is literally that small. And I couldn't believe it. And the system is probably a little bit small. Yeah, it's like small in the box. It's incredible. It's an incredible thing. And that's portability right there. That is portability right there. But Steam Deck is not so portable. In fact, it is about as big as, for comparison,
Before we get to this point, which I don't think is, but as big as a laptop is, even Google Chrome, anything that you could pick up and go is portable. As long as you could pick up, go, and play it without a power source and it has a battery, it is portable. Just because it cannot fit in your pocket does not discredit of it being portable. It's just too damn big for your pocket. Put it in its case and see on.
for comparison, it might be bigger than the Wii U gamepad. It might be bigger than the Wii U gamepad.
Hey, you want to tell us that the Wii U gamepad isn't portable because it's big and can't fit in your pocket, sir? That looks very portable to me.
It's already very big. Wii U gamepad? What? I didn't turn you on. Oh, shit. Oh, that's fine. I'll place it out. But probably bigger than the Wii U gamepad, which is already significantly bigger than most gamepads that actually exist. But the Steam Deck looks like a really huge version of it. I mean, literally, the thing does not look ergonomic at all. And you know, it's offensive. I think it's offensive. You know, the Japanese have a problem with big things.
That's why they got small penis. But no, seriously, yeah, the Japanese does have a problem with bulky stuff. Just like the first Xbox didn't do well there, but the 360 did very well down there because their fucking controllers wasn't damn huge.
big video game systems or big video game controllers, and they're like, I don't think you understand. This is insane. They said that about the original Xbox controller, and guess what? Microsoft went back and redid it. So, people don't like significantly bigger things. They don't. They don't. People say they do. People say they do. They're like, oh, I like big phones. I like big phones. But do you really?
Well, y'all, so I cut it off right there because at that point he wasn't making any more sense, and he gone to the reasons why he think it wouldn't fail, and that wasn't the purpose of this video. And I hate when somebody do top reasons why it will fail and top reasons why it wouldn't. I particularly don't care when you do stuff like that. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video, and Mr. Brandon, I would like to say, please stop worrying about with the Steam Deck failing or not. If you're going to get it, cool. If you're not, hey, no blood, tears shed around here, brother. But I think that you should worry about getting a dentist, getting your hair done or cut. I think you should worry about your skin care, because your skin look god awful, sir. A dentist to put some implants for your teeth. You told me in a comment that you talked to plenty of women. I'm pretty sure you are forced to talk to those women at work because you have to communicate with those women. This is not me just talking shit about you just to talk shit about you. You had been saying some very awful things in comments to me lately, and I think that you wouldn't have the balls to say that to me directly, because you are a little beta cub bitch. I remember all the times that you would post up on your Facebook how this girl wouldn't talk to you because she liked the type of guys that she liked because they're alpha males and they don't treat them right, and you will expose them by trying to make them look bad. But at the end of the day, as a beta cook that you are, you look like a little bitch. You didn't prove a point to make them look bad. You proved the point to make yourself look bad. And I see that you made a video talking about Ray Norris being a pedo, but sir, you still hang around Mr. Ray Norris, and in the group chats, you hang around a guy named Bobby, aka Robert, in group chats that date nothing but 17-year-olds when he's 29 years old, 2 years younger than me. That, my sir, is illegal where I'm from, and where he's from. That's illegal to date a 17-year-old. So if we're going to talk about pedos, I'm going to point the spotlight on you for hanging around said pedo. Mr. Robert Dawson, that's your butt buddy that you keep getting this information from, was once a good friend of mine, and I want to delete the videos that he was on my channel, but I got good views on him, so I'm not. So when you point Mr. Ray Norris as being a pedophile, you also got to point the spotlight on Mr. Robert Dawson, aka Bobby the Big Bag Gamer, the person that shows in the intro of this video. Mr. Brandon Kennedy, you've been exposed as a dumbass and as a pedo enthusiast that you are.